Hello, welcome to Babylon Tom. Today we're going to make one about the preparation for the Delta variant. It seems so. Here we had an hospital here in northern Montreal, where people in Montreal they go during their vacation in the summer. They go in the north, and so they go in these places: Saint Jerome, Saint Agathe des Monts. And so they're saying that the hospitals are completely overloaded, 150% overloaded, and they're saying that one of the reasons is because there's too many people outside. We got tourists and people are doing quad and bicycle on our territory. So you can see what kind of discourse is coming. This is the next step. This is most likely the Delta variant, the limitation of the interregional transportation. That's where we're heading. And you got here, it's all in French, or it's a French journal here. It's the largest in the province here, French speaking. So it's based in Montreal. So they're saying that the insurance premium are going through the roof. Here you got a non-profit organization that was the owner of 260 kilometers of hiking trails for bikes and country skiing during the winter, and various winter sports and hiking and jogging and all that. Its insurance premium went from $500 to $600 to $10,000 minimum next year, and so the people here in Quebec are completely stupid. They absolutely gob this. They're swallowing this as if it was a perfectly normal. Now these guys, they're saying that they were the lowest was 10,000 and the highest was 15,000 for solely to insure the people, that this company that has people on its territory that is doing bike and walking in the woods and all that. So of course we understand that it's they call that inflation. It's the way to ruin us, and this is the way they make war with us. They make war every year through inflation, 2 to 3% a year. But after 100 years, you don't have any money. That's what we have today. This system was started with the abolishing of the gold standard, and since then we had prices that went tenfolds, even more. Hundredfolds. Everything went up, and the plan here is to make sure that nobody's outside because of their COP21, their goal for the environment. They want the squirrels to live there. They want the ants and the earthworms to live there, but they don't want any humans there because they're breathing, they're exhaling carbon dioxide, and it's destroying the planet. So we have to keep them inside, make sure that they wear a mask so that they rebreathe their CO2 and all of that. And those stupid people that are writing these articles, they're all part of secret societies, likely, like the former owner of the press. So it's can you believe people are swallowing this? Can you believe that $500 to $10,000 for insurance premium to play outside? To play outside, you bring your bike there, you bring your shoes, and you go walk in the woods. And this company, non-profit, I mean, it's over 15 times the premium that they used to pay last year. It's incredible, and the fact that there's no scandal on this. I mean, people just don't understand what's coming. This winter, in Canada, at the start of this coronavirus, they in the winter, people here, there's a lot of snowmobile, and and they've locked the snowmobile trails. They've locked them. They've locked them. They've put earth, big truckload of sand and earth to make sure that the entrance to the passage of those trails were uh, impossible to cross. And people opened the gates that they actually locked them with steel fence and all that. And many people just they bring their electric saw and grinders, and they just open the fence. And the snowmobile trails were not locked very long. It lasted maybe a week. not because the government opened the doors, but because the population decided to open them themselves with their grinders. And so, it has nothing to do with the insurance. It has nothing to do with the COVID. It has everything to do with controlling. It's the COP 21, and now in November is going to have a COP 26, and that's the implementation of Laudato Si, the encyclical of the Pope of Rome. All those secret societies are submitted to the Black Pope, the Superior General, and the Black Pope and the White Pope is the same authority. And so all those people are member of those secret societies that ultimately are subject to the Pope of Rome. And so this is the reason why you can't hear any complaint of those people, because they are all part of it. They're all part of it. And our political class are part of it, and the merchants of the earth, like the Bible says, are part of Babylon. And I think maybe many people don't understand how the insurance world works. So the way it works is that you have many insurance companies. Yeah. Well, first you have distributors that are doing business with insurance companies, and then the insurance companies, they are doing business with the reassurance companies. And the reassurance companies, there may be 3 or 4 companies in the world that insure the risks. And so they are all subject to the premium of those monopoly company at the top of the pyramid there. And those companies, it's a monopoly. And so they decide what's happening. And so they got an order from somewhere to hike the prices. And they just did it because they're subject to Rome, and they need to implement this COP 21, 26, and Agenda 2030 and all that stuff. They need to implement it right now, because we live right now in a time where the Pope is regaining the control over the earth. This is what the coronavirus is about. It's about regaining the control that the Catholic Church lost in 1798 when Napoleon destroyed the authority of the Pope. And gradually since then, of course, the big step was probably the regiving of the land of the Vatican from Mussolini. And then, of course, Mussolini got his shot at the Second World War, and this was a price. And and yeah, since then the Pope has been regaining his power. In 1984, we got Reagan that actually re-established the diplomatic links with the Vatican, the links that were extinguished since the murder of Abraham Lincoln in 1865, where the Congress and the Senate, as back then, they judged the Catholic Church as being the author of this murder, because John Wilkes Booth was a member of secret society, a Catholic secret society, and Knights of the Golden Circle, and all that. So the Pope has been regaining control since then, and now we are living in the end times, and the Pope regains the control, but he will not be able to do everything he wants. God will intervene before we go back in the Middle Ages, and there's going to be massive destruction. There's going to be massive people going to die, because the judgments of God are on the earth. And I believe that this coronavirus is a judgment of God, where God uses Satan. He opens the door to the people of the earth for Satan to do his things. And there's going to be many people who's going to die from these shots. And we're going to have hyperinflation. People are going to be ruined, and then we're going to have a Sunday law. So anyways, didn't want to be that long, but just a small reflection to let you know what's happening here. So I believe it's going to happen everywhere, because these reinsurance company, it's a worldwide monopoly. So if it's like that here, it's going to be like that everywhere. And so, if it's like be prepared to see your jogging shoes go up probably tenfold, like the insurance premium. Your bikes, well, there's a shortage of bikes right now, but it's going to continue. We're not going back to normal. It's not. This is the end of the world. So we're not going back to normal anytime soon. It's going to continue. If you read, if you look at Tucker Carlson, for example, at Fox, he's right on target, right? and he's a Catholic. So some people understand what's going on. They just don't. If they don't speak about the secret societies, is likely that they're part of it. So yeah. So that's that. On that, God bless you. See you next time.